Then probably around 1 o'clock, they had to unload those carpet materials. When they were unloading those goods, they kept faintly hearing there was the sound of footsteps and then the sound of a woman crying.
Welcome back to
Lingdu Space. Today, the topic we're going to discuss is something I believe many people are very familiar with, especially if you're Singaporean. Because today, the topic we're going to discuss is shopping. Not online shopping though. Although that's the main way to shop nowadays, we still go to shopping malls because it's just too hot in Singapore.
Yeah, everyone really likes going out. So today what we're going to talk about is the haunted shopping malls in Singapore. Hey, we all think that Singapore's shopping malls are always packed with people, so how could they be scary or even haunted? Hey, you're wrong about that. Today, we're going to tell you about these shopping malls. They are all haunted and popular spots for paranormal events.
But, Jazz, you've been to so many shopping malls yourself. Which one do you think made you feel like there was something supernatural going on or felt like it was haunted?
Actually, if you ask me, I don't have one. Like, there's not a particular mall where I would think, oh, maybe, wow, this place must be haunted or there must be something there. But I just feel like maybe it's the older shopping centers, like something like Garden Shopping Center. At night, when a lot of stores are closed, it's pretty dark.
Yes. Like, it's like at 3 in the morning when you're at Orchard Plaza, Orchard Tower, and then all the shops are closed.
Yeah, it gets a lot quieter.
That's right.
It's darker, so it might feel a bit scary.
Yes, because those shops are all very old. And those windows aren't really bright either. When you look inside, the store is all dim inside.
Their design, those colors are just very...
Yeah.
Those are really old-fashioned colors.
And the walls were also old and worn out like that. It had that feeling pretty scary.
But anyway, so the shopping malls we're talking about today are ones you all know.
Yeah, actually, I was pretty surprised. I looked at this list, right? I even thought,
Yeah.
is that possible?
No, some of them I just, really? I didn't even know before like this, you know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I hope you'll be as surprised as I am. And I think it's quite educational. Okay, there's a bit of history.
Yes.
The history of Singapore.
Okay.
Okay, without further ado, let's talk about the first shopping mall on the list. You definitely know it. Ngee City. Ngee City, yes. There are actually many legends about Ngee City. One of them is that Ngee City was actually built on an old cemetery. So the architectural design of Ngee City is like a traditional tombstone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right, and then there's another version of the story, which is, it's said that Ngee Company not only owns Ngee City, but also owns Ngee Polytechnic Institute. And then Ngee Polytechnic Institute, well, it was also built on a cemetery. And then when they wanted to develop this cemetery, right, it angered the spirits, and then it also caused the old Ngee shopping center.
Oh.
Even though it was located in the prime area of Orchard Road, the business was still bleak.
Oh, you mean the old Ngee City? Yes, the old Ngee City, Ngee.
Ngee City was renovated, so before the renovation, Ngee City was the old Ngee shopping center. To change the situation, right, they invited a feng shui master to help them out. Then the feng shui master told him that he needed to tear down the old one, Ngee shopping center, and then rebuild it. And then the design had to be based on a traditional tombstone design. And after the design, it was renamed Ngee
City, right?
That's right.
Wow.
Yes, and when they redesigned it, they also added a lot of symbolic elements. For example, the 2 towers on the sides symbolize stone lions. And aren't there those 5 flagpoles in the middle? They symbolize 5 incense sticks.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that fountain, it symbolizes wine.
Wine?
Yes. And then just like this, you can comfort those spirits.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think he's a very smart person.
Yes.
Method.
I was thinking that the fountain should symbolize wine. There should be... Does it have to contain alcohol? You know what I mean?
Maybe it's just water, just like Baiju, that kind of color.
Oh, okay, fine, because it's all symbolic, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, okay? They rebuilt it, right?
Uh-huh.
Yen City's business is really booming.
Yeah.
It's really crowded, people coming and going. I don't know if it is, whether this story is true or not, okay? But I think it's pretty interesting. Yeah, to help these urban legends, it really, really like adds some color to them.
So does that mean the ghosts, the ones still living or lingering in Yian City, are actually pretty high-end and up-class? Because Yian City is very up-class, you know?
Oh my god, yeah, there are a lot of delicious things. High-end food.
Yes, those kinds of boutiques, those high-end boutiques.
Yeah.
Yes, inside, and parking is expensive too.
Oh yeah.
Do you know Yian City? It's very expensive.
It's about the ghost stories at Ngee City, right? I found one online. I think it's quite, it really gave me the chills because these are places I often go to. Yeah, so this netizen shared a story. His father is how should I put it? He's an event contractor. And then, you know, at Ngee City, Takashimaya, isn't there a large open space on basement level? B2 events are always held there.
Ah, that's the one for Chinese New Year.
Ah, yeah, right. They seem to be selling things. There are promotions, right? Every time there's a promotion. And then during New Year, there are New Year goods and similar items, okay? He doesn't really remember which year it was. Maybe 2012 or 2013. Or maybe even earlier, okay? It was during the Mid-Autumn Festival event that year. His father and his team were going to the square over there to lay the carpet. Okay. At that time, what about him and his father? It's just because this is a shopping mall. And then you have to wait until they close the store, until the shopping mall is closed before you can start construction. They usually start construction around 11:30 and continue until about 3 in the morning. And then around 1 o'clock, they're in that cargo area. They need to unload those carpet materials. Okay, it's right at the corner by Aegisun Ramen. You know, the corner where Chenwei Ramen is. When they were unloading those goods, they kept faintly hearing there was a sound of footsteps. And then the sound of a woman crying. Yeah. You know, at 1 a.m., there's no one in the shopping mall and the mall is really big. And then the echo is really...
Because it's so empty.
Yeah. You just keep hearing footsteps pacing back and forth. Then they began to feel a bit scared. But they were also very annoyed. Okay? After a while, they felt like the sound was still there. They just couldn't take it anymore. Out of curiosity, they decided to find out what was going on. So his father and that team walked toward the source of that sound. Then they suddenly saw a very blurry figure. When they saw that blurry figure, suddenly the blurry figure turned around and walked toward the elevator and then disappeared. They didn't think much and just continued since there were many of them. They weren't scared yet and went back to work. The next night, his father saw that thing. Crystal Jade's employee. He casually asked them since he saw them working overtime the previous night too. So he asked them, earlier, did you hear anything last night? Did you hear a woman crying or any strange noises? Then the Crystal Jade staff just casually said to him, oh, yeah, usually around 1 in the morning you'll hear some strange noises. It's totally normal. It happens every time. Yeah. So for them, it's just another day. Yeah, so what they mean is to tell him, don't say so much, just it's normal for things like this to happen here.
Wow.
Yeah, when they say things like that, I feel like it's kind of like they're confirming it really is haunted. Because how could you possibly hear a woman crying there every night?
That's true.
Hearing someone cry at a mall at 1 a.m. every day is really strange. So, if this is something that happens every single day, maybe he's a resident. So...
Resident ghost.
Yeah, resident ghost, yeah.
She's very upscale then.
Yeah. Maybe she likes eating ramen.
Okay.
But every time I go to that shopping mall,
I just went there today.
You know, during Christmas, right? Every year I go there to shop and I always stay until very late. Every time I stay until that department store kicks me out.
Oh.
Yeah, because their closing time is really strict, but I shop really slowly. Yeah, they rushed me out, and when I came out afterwards, right? Seriously, there was no one there.
Empty?
Yes, the mall was really empty. Okay, I won't say completely empty. Okay, just very few people. But yeah, as I was walking, there was an echo.
Because Taka's in the middle of Yen City, the space is just because it's empty, you know.
Yeah.
And the second floor is the same, it's empty there too, so the echo is really loud.
Yes.
The echo is really, really loud.
Then when you take the escalator down, when you're going down to the parking lot, it's really quiet by the escalator, and when there's no one there at night, it's really quiet.
Luckily, I like to go upstairs and I don't like to go downstairs. I prefer going upstairs.
Okay, next time don't stay so late.
Because you said it was basement too.
Yeah, okay, I don't know how you all feel, but after I heard this, I really felt I might not come back so late. You all, when you go shopping at Ngee City, do you ever have any strange feelings? Could you tell us about it? Could you tell me about it?
Yeah. I think, after the mall closes, things like this can happen, yes. I wouldn't say it's common, okay? I wouldn't say it's like, wow, it's very normal. But what I mean is, if it happens during the day, there's a very low chance of something like this happening.
Yes, probably because there are more people around during the day.
That's right.
There aren't people at night, right?
That's right, but let me tell you, you're wrong because my next story actually happened during the day.
No way.
Yes.
No way, no way.
Okay.
Hey, nowhere is safe.
Yeah. Then let me tell you. Next, the shopping mall I'm going to tell you about is Plaza Singapura, Plaza Sing. So let me give you a bit of history, okay? The current location of Plaza Singapura used to be the Dhoby Ghaut Cemetery.
Used to be the Dhoby Ghaut Cemetery.
Yes.
Is there anywhere in Singapore that isn't a cemetery?
Singapore is so small, everywhere is a cemetery. Okay, so in the past, because that place was a cemetery, they were from, it should be, back in the 1960s, there was a grave there. Because the city changed, so they were forced to move to Choa Chu Kang. So Plaza Sing started in 1974. So even though it has already been removed, right? Sometimes you can still hear about these supernatural incidents because when they were moving the graves, it caused some controversy. Some people said like, hey, you didn't properly handle these remains. That is, you didn't move them properly. So there will be some very strange supernatural events will happen. These are just rumors, okay? We don't know if they're true or not. That's just what some people say. There was one thing that happened in the 1980s, right at Plaza Sing. There were two girls, they were secondary school students at the time. They were very curious because back then, when they were in secondary school, it was very popular to play these supernatural games. That game was called Bi Xian, or Dai Xian, which is also known as Spirit of the Pen, or Spirit of the Coin. Yeah, one of them, they were playing one of those. This game is about communicating with the spirit world. It's by asking questions, you ask them, and they will use objects, move to answer you.
Okay.
You know this kind of game, right?
Like Ouija board?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, things like that. So one day when they were playing at Plaza Sing, at first the bystanders thought they were just playing a prank. They thought it was a prank. But until one of the girls, she had something happen to her, like a sudden outburst of violence, an uncontrollable rage. It attracted the attention of bystanders and security guards, so they quickly came over to the scene to see what happened to these two girls. Because it caused quite a commotion, the security guard took the two girls to the loading area of the shopping mall.
Oh, okay.
He tried to help them, or at least help them solve this issue, like to find out what happened. However, they started to pray to comfort them because they didn't know what had happened either. This girl, she went from being uncontrollably furious, she suddenly stopped. But then it happened to another girl. The other girl suddenly became furious and even hit her classmate. It was really strange when this happened. However, when this second girl had her outburst, she also directed it at her other friend. It seemed like she wanted to absorb her energy.
Huh?
It's like I wanted to take when we watch a show, it's like I don't even know how to explain it. I just want to absorb her energy. It's just a really weird action. However, the medical staff had already arrived. After that, they slowly calmed down and regained consciousness. The medical staff wanted to ask them what happened. They didn't know what happened either. However, after receiving treatment, the medical staff wanted to take them to the hospital, but they refused as well.
Okay.
Because maybe they knew that something bad happened while they were playing this supernatural game. So they didn't dare to go to the hospital. After this incident, the higher-ups at Plaza Sing told their employees not to spread the news about this event easily because they might encounter... It would bring a bad reputation, you know? But you know, these ghost stories, everyone will definitely spread them around because a lot of people love to say, hey, let me tell you, last time I heard at Plaza Sing, hey, there's this story. Everyone will definitely be curious, you know?
Let's not discuss others. We've already uploaded it to YouTube. Okay, here comes the third one. Before I say that name, a lot of people must have gone there for dates. Okay, went there to watch movies, went there to shop, went there to eat. You didn't even realize you were actually there at a haunted place, which is the Cathay. All of you have been there, right? You've been there for dates, right?
Go there to watch movies.
Okay. Okay, the Cathay was built in 1939. The Cathay is amazing. It's the first skyscraper in Southeast Asia. Skyscraper. Okay, the very first one, and also the first cinema with air conditioning.
You mean in the past?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, during World War II, it was occupied by the Japanese army. After World War II, it became a location for Hollywood blockbusters. Those big Hollywood movies, as well as a place for screening local films. And at that time, it also ushered in the golden age of Malay cinema.
Huh?
Yeah, Pontianak in 1957 was also screened here.
1957?
Yeah. Competition declined in 1980. And then in 2000, when it was renovated, they kept the traditional exterior and the artistic style. And then in 2006, it started to turn into a shopping mall, a movie theater, and residential buildings.
Okay.
So, actually, the Cathay has gone through quite a lot of changes.
That must have been tough.
But I was just thinking, the first air-conditioned movie theater opened before air conditioning existed. So before that, watching movies, there meant no air conditioning. When it gets really intense, then you're sweating buckets watching that movie. Then, you know what I mean? When you're really nervous, then you're just sweating there. How to enjoy, oh my God, we are so lucky. Like, we were born in the new era. You know what I'm saying?
We are very spoiled.
Yeah. The Cathay as an iconic cinema. Its main feature is the cinema itself, right? There have also been many supernatural incidents reported happening inside their main hall. This is the cinema's main hall.
Oh.
Yes. And then what's strange is these things, right? Actually, everyone reports the same things. It's like when watching a movie, they feel like someone is touching their feet and their calves. And also these... Sorry, it's not that they feel someone, so there might be a ghost or something, okay? And then these, the people who reported it, they're all girls.
So pervy? You perv. Oh my God.
Yeah, maybe it's a guy, right?
Oh, I think it must be a guy.
Yeah.
Because you said all the people who reported it were girls, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Yes, and at first, everyone thought maybe there were insects or something else. Yeah, it's also really disgusting. But over time, people start to feel a bit like there's a sense of unease. Yeah, it felt pretty scary. One time there was a woman who reported, well, not reported, but it was like she went to complain. Then she said she felt a hairy hand touching her foot, her calf.
Hairy?
Yeah, that's right. I don't know either. He just felt a hairy hand stroking his calf like that. Yeah, and then many people started thinking afterward, maybe here, because in the past, during World War II, the Japanese army used this place. This was one of their bases. Yeah, and then a lot of people died here before. Yeah, and then there are a lot of spirits or maybe restless souls. Yeah, and the movie theater is really dark. And then, if you watch ghost movies, the whole atmosphere is different and you're attracting these energies. And that makes a lot of people feel uneasy when they come to watch the movie. But there are also many people, a group who know about this, the legend. And they also know which row of seats it happens in every time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the specific row. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So when they buy tickets, they will deliberately avoid it. These seats.
Then may I ask a question? So do they know which movie theater it is? Which host is it?
They didn't say.
Right, because if you don't know which host it is, then how can you be sure? Okay, maybe it's host 1. Maybe it's in which row. There are things like this.
Oh my god, that means maybe no matter which host you go to, he just avoids that row.
Oh.
Yeah, it's mainly that row. At first they also thought it was like maybe there were some perverts. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there were some perverted people. Yeah, but I think it seems like this is a supernatural event, right? This ghost or soul, maybe it's just a prank. This story became widely spread and was even included in Russell Lee's Truth Singapore Ghost Story. It became an urban legend in Singapore.
Wow. I think, well, in the shopping mall with the cinema, some people might watch movies late at night. That's why they go to these shopping malls.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Maybe it's just in the middle of the night. A lot of stores are already closed, so it's pretty empty and kind of dark. So it's actually pretty normal for these supernatural things to happen. Yeah.
Yes, when you watch movies, those late night screenings.
A lot of people really like watching late night movies, and I like them too.
Right, once again, at night, that's when these supernatural things and activities happen.
The chances are a bit higher. So maybe you guys could go watch a movie at midnight.
Oh my god, actually, I've seen movies at the Cathay, but that never happened to me.
I've also gone there late at night.
Yeah, actually, I used to go there a lot in the past. Oh my god, has anyone ever experienced this? Like when you're watching a movie at the Cathay, has someone ever touched your calf? I would scream, let me tell you, when I scream, my first reaction would be to look at the person behind me. And if it's a guy, I might hit him, I might step on him anyway. Yeah, I would think he's a pervert or something.
You wouldn't ask him first, like, hey, was it you who touched me? Just like that.
I don't know, okay, maybe, or if it's too much, maybe I would turn around. Okay, I wouldn't use violence first. I'd likely turn and watch that person, then I would ask him, did you touch my foot? Have any of you ever, had this happen to you? Like when watching a movie at the Cathay, someone touched your foot?
Or if it happened at other cinemas, you can also let us know. Yeah, not just the Cathay, maybe it was at another cinema.
Oh yeah, there must be those really old ones. Oh my god, audience, hold on. Has anyone ever been to that one? Chinatown?
Oh.
That really old movie theater shows those. Those places where Uncle goes to watch movies, that really old one? I've never been there.
There?
There isn't any left. Jiang what? Oh yeah, Yangzhi Cinema. Has anyone ever been to Yangzhi Cinema? That cinema is really old. Maybe over there it will be the first to be haunted.
I also want to talk about the Princess Cinema in Baduk.
Oh yeah, that one is also very old.
Yeah. Now it's already gone. Before, when I was in elementary school, that place was still there.
Over here where we are?
Maybe that place would be scary too. I think so. Yeah.
But I'm still pretty curious if there is anything. Has any friend been to Yangzhi Cinema? Can you share with me?
Is there anything over there?
Do you know what that is?
I don't understand. I've never heard of it. I haven't even heard about it.
Everyone, she hasn't heard of Ngee cinema. If any of you have heard of it, please leave a comment and explain it to her. What kind of cinema is this, okay?
Oh my god, what? Hey, is it the kind of cinema that a telly plays at?
You ask the viewers?
Now you've really made me curious.
You ask the viewers.
Okay, viewers, please tell me. Wait, let me tell you, I'll go Google it later. I'll check it out. Now, let me tell you about another shopping mall. Friends who live in the West.
The West?
West Side, West Side.
It's me.
Maybe all of you have been there. I haven't been there though, because I don't live in the West.
Okay.
So, I live in the East, so maybe some people have been there, maybe some people haven't, okay? So it's the current West Coast Plaza. People who live nearby might know. West Coast Plaza used to be called Ginza Plaza.
I didn't know.
Huh? Now you know.
Huh, Ginza Plaza?
Yes, I think, why is it called Ginza Plaza? It's because there used to be a lot of Japanese immigrants living in that area.
Oh yes, there still are.
Right, there's also a Japanese school there.
Yeah.
So Ginza was built for these Japanese expatriates. But now it's already become West Coast Plaza. Then why do people say that place is haunted? Let me tell you, there are 4 points, okay? The first one is ghostly shadows. Imagine you're walking in the mall. Suddenly, you walk into a more secluded corner or a hallway in the back. Suddenly, out of the corner of your eye, you see something flash by. When you turn around to look, hey, there's nothing there. It's like in that split second when you blink, that thing just disappears. It's strange, isn't it? Second, it's an ethereal sound. Security personnel and cleaning staff have heard, coming from the empty corridors, the sound of breathing out, whispers, and even laughter. When you think, hey, maybe someone is playing a trick on you, you plan to go check, but there's actually no one there. Scary, right?
Okay.
The third one, the cold zone. When you're walking in the shopping mall, you reach a certain spot. It's like you've walked into a small area where the air conditioning is set to 18 degrees and it's really cold, just a small area. Then all of a sudden you get goosebumps. You'll feel like, why is it suddenly so cold? So you'll speed up your pace and walk through quickly.
Okay.
It's a strangely cold area. Fourth, elevator. Some people say that this elevator will randomly stop on a certain floor. Strangely, no one is pressing the button. When the door opens, hey, there's no one there.
Oh, no one? That's good. I thought like someone was inside and it kept randomly stopping. If I were in the elevator, I'd be scared.
Hey, some people even say that when they take the elevator alone, they don't feel alone. So why do so many people say it's haunted and that paranormal events happen there? Many people blame the gas explosion that happened in 1992. If you don't know, it was a huge accident. 3 people lost their lives and 61 others were injured. It happened so quickly and so violently. People also said the strange energy brought by that incident is still there. Some people even say that the victim's soul is still wandering around. Let's listen to the real story.
Okay.
There's a story about a security guard. He said that when he was patrolling at night, he heard a very soft sound of someone crying. It was coming from the unloading area. He thought someone needed help, so he walked over to the unloading area. When he got there, there was no one there. And he also said that the sadness and chill were extremely, extremely strong.
Okay.
Another story happened in the year 2000. There was a janitor who said he always felt like someone was watching him. Then one night, while he was mopping the floor, his mop bucket suddenly tipped over by itself. But the water spilled onto the floor, right? He saw there were footprints, which was really strange. First, the mop bucket flipped over by itself.
Yeah.
Second, the water that's already been spilled on the floor, he saw there were footprints.
Okay.
Isn't that strange? Then people ask, hey, have you ever tried to use some methods to get rid of these supernatural events? Yes, there are. It's said that some tenants have invited their religious masters to pray and perform rituals to help them clear away these things. They said it was actually effective for a period of time, and nothing really happened.
Okay.
However, even up until now, of course, it still hasn't been completely eliminated. So even now, sometimes these paranormal events still happen. Have you ever been to West Coast Plaza? And also, have you ever maybe gone there to buy bubble tea? Or when you go shopping, have you ever felt that something was a little off? Or did you feel like something was watching you? Did you feel like something was watching you? Or did you hear any crying sounds? No, nothing like that either. Did you feel like there was a certain place or area that felt really cold?
No, I go there quite often. I go there pretty often.
Yeah.
No, really, I haven't.
Next time when you guys go to West Coast Plaza, okay, just pay a bit more attention, okay? Just see if there's anything like this strange incident.
I don't want to pay attention.
I know these stories, some are legends and some might be real stories, okay? But after we hear them, we might feel, hey, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But you know what? Whether it's a skyscraper or the loading area of a shopping mall, there's almost always a shrine set up.
Oh, yes. Some of them are in the parking lot. Car park, and again, actually, when you mentioned it, I remembered that I've been to a lot of those really old buildings. Basement car park or multi-story car park.
They're both available.
Yes, it's in a very strange corner with an altar. And all these malls, from what I've seen and noticed, are all old malls.
Yes. I now that you mention it, I immediately thought of one City Plaza. Their parking lot. There is an altar.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So if you have anything, if you're at the mall, did anything happen? Did you feel anything supernatural? Or did you feel like, hey, is someone watching me? Or maybe when the elevator stops on a certain floor and the doors open but there's no one there.
Or is someone touching your calf?
Then you can tell us about it. Because there will definitely be, not just possibly, but definitely be other shopping malls where this kind of thing happens.
Yes. Don't forget to send your stories to us, you all. You all send us so many stories and they're all really
amazing.
Yeah, they're really amazing.
We really did watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you send your stories to us, we'll also choose your stories and there will be prizes.
That's right. So that's all for today.
Yes, don't forget to direct message us or email us your stories. And now we want to remind you to
subscribe,
and also
turn on the little bell. Good thing I remembered.
Oh, and I'll say bye-bye already.
Oh, bye.